a terminally ill mum, who kept her cancer diagnosis a secret from her toddler, has shocked doctors after her tumor was reduced by 75% following alternative treatment in Mexico. Back in October 2018, Kate Malvenan's world came crashing down after doctors broke the horrific news that the non-smoker had just 6 to 24 months to live following a shock lung cancer diagnosis. The 40-year-old, who is originally from Kessingland, Suffolk, UK, but now resides on the Gold Coast in Queensland, Australia, said she has always taken great pride in maintaining her good health by eating nutritious foods and regularly working out at the gym, while also being a strict non-smoker. So when Kate began feeling a little run down a few months before her cancer diagnosis, she simply put it down to a new intense fitness regime that she had been testing out. Then in April last year, the single mum of one started coughing blood, which she claims her doctor misdiagnosed as bronchitis. But after she began experiencing chest pains in September, she was sent for a series of scans which revealed a massive tumor growing on her lungs. Kate's worst fears were confirmed a few days later on October 3, 2018, when her doctor broke the horrific news that the deadly cancer had spread. The mum was left reeling after 3 different specialists told her that she would be dead in 6 to 24 months. But as the sole carer for her 3-year-old daughter Annabelle, the determined mum knew she had to do whatever was necessary to stay alive. After a friend told her about an alternative cancer treatment center called Hope for Cancer in Cancun, Mexico, Kate remortgaged her home and dug into her life savings in order to afford the £35,000 3-week program. And following her first treatment in late October, Kate was amazed after scans revealed that the tumor on her lung had shrunk by 75%, going from the size of an apple to the size of a grape, while there is now 0 traces of cancer in her lymph nodes and limited cancer in her liver. Kate, who owns her own homeware store, said, "A few months into 2018, I began feeling run down. My hips, my lower back, my spine and my shoulders were all sore. I'd been training hard on a new fitness regime, so I put it down to that. But we now know these were the cancerous spots. I coughed up blood twice, but my doctor said it was bronchitis. It was only when I started having chest pains that they decided to do an X-ray. The GP called me after hours and said it looked like cancer but did not know the extent of it, and I was asked to go to the hospital the following day. Realizing there was something wrong, my parents decided to fly in from the UK to be with me. I was told there was nothing I could do to save my life and that I only had 6 to 24 months at the very maximum to live. That's when my world stopped spinning. I couldn't understand how I could have a terminal illness when I felt healthy. My cancer had spread to my liver, lymph system, hips, spine, ribs and shoulders. When you're told by all the specialists that you're going to die, you believe it. I was put on a target therapy drug called alectinib, but was told it would only give me a 2-year life expectancy and I needed to live much longer than that. Then a friend told me about a cancer clinic in Mexico and all the incredible results he had seen there. I had no other choice. I decided I was going to do it. 2 weeks later I was in Mexico. Kate underwent intense treatment for 7 hours a day, 6 days a week at the clinic in Mexico. Treatments focused on heat, light and laser therapies, including hyperbaric oxygen therapy, full-body hypothermia, infrared lamp therapy, pulsed electromagnetic field therapy, coffee enemas, saunas and vitamin C4 therapy. Kate was also fed a strict plant-based organic diet while receiving treatment and continues to follow this eating plan to this day. After returning home from her first stint in Mexico in November, Kate underwent follow-up scans at her local hospital in Australia, and claims doctors were shocked at her remarkable results, which revealed her tumor had reduced by 75% with 0 traces of cancer in her lymph nodes. With such an incredible outcome, Kate decided to dig into her life savings again and returned to Mexico in February for another round of intensive treatment. Kate said, "I was told by one of my doctors to go home, drink wine and spend time with my daughter before I died. There was no chance of staying alive. But now there is hope. The doctors here have said my results are remarkable and that I'm breaking all the rules. I'm very positive that with continued treatment my cancer will be 100% eradicated. Kate said she made the decision to keep her cancer diagnosis a secret from her daughter, as she felt it was better to protect her from the dark and sad realities of cancer. She said, "Annabelle has no idea about my cancer.